the river region. A place where life meandered like the river itself, slow and steady, unhurried by the rush of time. Generations lived and died under the watchful gaze of ancient oaks, their roots entwined with the very soul of the land, bearing witness to countless stories and secrets. The air, thick with the scent of magnolias and river water, carried only whispers of the past, a fragrant reminder of the region's rich history. It was a place untouched by the clamour of the modern world, a sanctuary where the noise of progress had not yet intruded. Days melted into years, each season painting its own hues onto the canvas of the river region, creating a timeless tapestry of nature's beauty. The folks there, hardy and welcoming, knew little of the anxieties that plagued the outside world, their lives a testament to simplicity and resilience. Their lives, governed by the rhythm of the river, were simple, their days filled with honest labour and quiet contentment, a harmony that seemed eternal. In the heart of this tranquil haven, nestled among towering pines and whispering willows, lay a secret, a mystery that had been guarded for generations, a secret that would soon unravel the very fabric of their peaceful existence, bringing with it a change that no one could foresee. The first sign was subtle, easily dismissed. A misplaced trinket here, a missing fishing lure there, nothing to trouble the placid surface of life in the river region. Then the disappearances grew bolder. A prized fiddle, silent for generations, vanished from the general store. The miller awoke to find his prized grinding stone gone, replaced by an unnerving emptiness. Fear, like a serpent, began to coil itself around the hearts of the townsfolk. The river, once a source of life and comfort, now seemed to whisper secrets in the dead of night, secrets that chilled them to the bone. The laughter of children, once a symphony echoing through the valley, was silenced, replaced by hushed whispers and anxious glances. Theories ran rampant, each more outlandish than the last. Some spoke of ancient curses, of spirits disturbed and seeking retribution. Others whispered of shadowy figures flitting through the woods, their eyes glowing with an unearthly light. Fear, potent and contagious, spread like wildfire through the once peaceful community. The elders, their faces etched with worry, gathered in hushed circles, their voices barely audible above the rustling leaves. They spoke of legends passed down through generations, tales of restless spirits and vengeful entities. Tales that had always been dismissed as folklore. Now, under the pall of the unknown, these stories took on a chilling significance. The town constable, a man accustomed to settling disputes over property lines and stray livestock, found himself woefully out of his depth. He was used to the predictable rhythm of small-town life, where problems were straightforward and solutions were clear-cut. He paced his small office, his brow furrowed in consternation, the weight of his badge heavier than ever before. The responsibility of maintaining peace and order now felt like an insurmountable burden. The thefts followed no pattern, no logic that he could discern. Each incident seemed random, yet there was a chilling precision to the way they were executed. The thief or thieves seemed to move like phantoms, leaving no trace of their passage. They struck under the cover of darkness, blending seamlessly into the night. He questioned every resident, scoured every inch of the town, but the culprit remained elusive. Each interview led to more questions than answers, deepening the mystery. The clues were like smoke, disappearing as quickly as they appeared. Every lead he followed seemed to evaporate into thin air, leaving him more perplexed. Frustration gnawed at him, mingled with a growing sense of dread. The longer the case remained unsolved, the more his confidence eroded. He had lived in the river region his entire life. The town was his home, and its people were like family to him. He had never encountered anything like this. The sense of the unknown was unsettling, shaking the very foundation of his understanding of the world around him. Section 5. Illusions in the Moonlight. As the weeks turned into months, the disappearances continued, each one more audacious than the last. Then came the sightings, a shimmering figure glimpsed through the trees, its form shifting and wavering like a mirage. footprints that appeared out of nowhere, only to vanish just as abruptly. Were these genuine encounters or simply the product of overactive imaginations fueled by fear? The line between reality and illusion blurred with each passing day. The river, once a source of life, now seemed to reflect the uncertainty that had gripped the river region. Section 6. A legacy of silence. Time, relentless in its passage, marched on. Seasons changed, leaves turned, and the river continued its ceaseless journey to the sea. Yet the mystery remained, an open wound on the soul of the river region. The thefts, though less frequent, continued, each one a stark reminder of the unseen force that held the town in its grip. The residents, their initial terror abated, settled into a state of uneasy acceptance. They learned to live with the unknown, to lock their doors and guard their possessions. But the fear, though subdued, never truly left. It lingered in the shadows, a constant reminder of their vulnerability. Section 7. The weight of the unknown. The once vibrant heart of the river region had grown quiet. The laughter of children, now a rarity, was met with a mixture of hope and trepidation. The stolen items, imbued with the history of generations, were mourned like lost loved ones. The river region, once a sanctuary, was now a place shrouded in mystery. The constable, his hair now streaked with grey, never gave up his pursuit of the truth. He spent countless hours poring over old maps and local lore, searching for any clue that might lead him to the perpetrator. But the answer, like a will-o'-the-wisp, remained elusive, always just out of reach. Section 8. A chill upon the river. The river, once a symbol of tranquility and peace, now mirrored the unease that had settled over the river region, casting a shadow over the hearts of those who lived nearby. Its surface, no longer reflecting the clear blue sky, seemed perpetually shrouded in mist, as if the very air held its breath, waiting for something ominous to unfold. The once familiar sounds of nature, the chirping of crickets, the croaking of frogs, were now punctuated by an unsettling silence, a silence that seemed to whisper secrets of the unknown. Visitors to the region, sensing the palpable tension in the air, often remarked on the heavy atmosphere that seemed to weigh down their spirits. They spoke of feeling watched, of an unseen presence that sent shivers down their spines, making them glance over their shoulders more than once. Their words did little to ease the minds of the locals, who had long grown accustomed to living with the unsettling sensation that they were not alone, that something unseen lurked just beyond the mist. Section 9. Will peace return to the river region? The mystery of the Dar ghost theft, like a stubborn stain, refused to be erased from the fabric of the river region. It became a part of their history, a tale whispered around campfires, a cautionary reminder of the fragility of peace. Would the truth ever be revealed? Would the stolen artifacts ever resurface? Their stories once again shared among the generations? Or would the Dar ghost theft forever remain an enigma, a chilling reminder of the unknown forces that sometimes stirred in the shadows, waiting for the opportune moment to remind us that even in the most tranquil corners of the world, some secrets refuse to stay buried?